Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Bears. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Paris Red Dragons relocation franchise here on Madden 24. We've had a little bit of a rough start to season number 2. Our rookie quarterback is getting used to the NFL. It's not been a nice, easy, smooth adjustment transition to the NFL, but hopefully once we get a little bit deeper in, I'm talking maybe like the mid-season mark and later, I'm hoping he can get a nice feel for the game, the speed of the game, start throwing some good passes, develop a little bit, and maybe win us a few games here and there. Remember, we won 3 games in year 1. We currently have no wins in year number 2, but we're only 2 games in. Today, we take on the Carolina Panthers, who on paper are about equal to us, maybe a little bit worse, but they're 2-0 to start season 2. They've got a young quarterback in Bryce Young, former number 1 overall pick. It's going to be an interesting matchup. I'm just hoping that we can actually play a lot better than we did against the Giants, because that was just disgraceful. If you guys go on to enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's start this episode on a good note. We've got ourselves mock draft number 1, the first mock draft of the season. These are always nice to see. We have 3 first-round picks. Don't forget that. We have 3 first-round picks this year. Currently, it's early, very early in the season, but we have pick 8, pick 12, and pick 17. 3 first-round picks are going to be very useful, not only for just the development of our team, but for possible trade downs, possible trade ups, different things. I did go through early stages and have put a lot of people on my board. As we get deeper in, obviously I'll go through entire position groups by position groups and add everybody that I like. But the early stages of the draft board are starting to come together. There are some intriguing players right off the bat that I'm very curious about. Especially this guy, Kai Langford, out of Alabama, 5'10". He's got a lot of the measurables you want to see, and he's got B zone coverage. So I'm very, especially as a man-to-man corner archetype, very intrigued by him. There's a lot of players in this first round that I'm very intrigued by. Remember, we have 3 first-round picks. So 3 of these guys could possibly end up in Red Dragon uniforms next season, but it's still very early stages of the draft cycle. So we will we'll still get to know some of those players as we get deeper. Negotiations, contracts are coming up due for this season. Talanoa Hufanga is a big one that we're going to have to re-sign for sure. Tyson Campbell is going to need a lot of money in his new contract. Trey Smith is going to need a lot of money in his new contract. Who else needs money? Benjamin St. Juste, we're probably going to bring back. Burnt Toast, I don't know, maybe. Troy Anderson, I'd like to bring back just because he's got really good speed. Michael Thomas is an interesting one because he's only an 83 and he's 31. And $18 million total is a little bit too expensive, especially because the guys we have to pay beforehand. Jartavius, I thought it was Jartavius Martin for a second. It's Jacob Martin. Everybody this side of the team, except for maybe Tressway, just because he's not. You know what? Let me just get that out of the way right now. Let's just get Tressway locked up. We don't punt the football, but let me just get Tressway locked up so that we don't have to worry about a punter. He's coming back. Perfect. Now, let's start the bidding for Talanoa Hufanga. We obviously want to bring him back. A 5-year deal is fine with me. He thinks that we're historic champions because we relocated who did we relocate? The Jets? No, that was the Barons. Who did we relocate? Why am I blanking on who we relocated? I don't remember, but we're historic champions, so I'll take it. Let's go 9-7 over 5 years, and he comes back, so we pay our safety a huge bag. What is the reason holding back Tyson Campbell? He doesn't like our scheme. He's not close to home. All right, so we could change our scheme just to get him signed, I guess. But we'll do that in a little bit later. That's right, we relocated the Commanders. That's right, I don't know why. And I guess they technically are historic champions. They won a Super Bowl back in the day. Regional focus scouting, I don't think we have to do anything here because we can just take a look at the national thing. The national thing is quarterback and tight ends for the expertise. And wide receivers, corners, and right tackles are the strengths of the class. I think I'm going to focus on corners. I'll set my focus scouting in week 8 to corners because there seems to be a lot of good corners in the first round. So we'll take a look at that when we get deeper into this season. Weekly strategy against the Panthers. We talked about how they have Bryce Young. He's a superstar development player. And we are going to defend. It looks like they're doing the deep pass pretty well. I think we're going to defend the short pass. I think that's going to be the best move for us for right now. If he starts to kill us deep, then we can adjust. But I'm going to... maybe do a throw it short. Or maybe blitz counter against Brian Burns. That could also be a possibility. I think I'm going to do blitz counter against Brian Burns. I feel like that's going to be the big priority, is to hit Brian Burns and stop him. He's probably going to be a menace. And I still want to try my luck at getting Dirty Dom either a skill point upgrade or possibly get lucky enough to grab him a development trade upgrade through camp or through practice. That would be really cool. I highly doubt that's going to be the case, but you never know. Is that a triple? Oh, I thought it was going to be a triple for a second. I've never hit a triple, I don't think. This one's going to go to Terry McLaurin as well, and I'm going to just slang the rock. That's a bullseye. 2,400 on the bullseye. That's a huge get. I don't think I've gotten many bullseyes, if any. That was a good one. And I'm going to have to throw that now. That's a little bit low, but it does break the second one, and we're killing it right now. We got 10,000 points. This is one of the better ones I've done, mainly because that bullseye really helped. And I'm going to have to throw this now. Oh, I think I missed it. I did. He didn't catch it either. That's okay. We do get the one break, so we keep the multiplier going. And I'm going to have to throw this right away. Ooh, wow. I guess I should have thrown that even sooner. I thought throwing it when I did was good enough. But I got to roll all the way over here and throw this to Terry probably. So let's do that. That's a double and a catch. That's big. That'll get us to gold. Oh, no, it won't get us to gold. We got to get this one to get gold. So I'm just going to heave one, break a double, and a catch. That'll easily get us gold. 24-19. Please, baby Jesus, give me an upgrade. Dead trade upgrade? Come on. Not even a skill point upgrade. Just 7,500 XP. Or 750 XP. Man, that's 3 straight we haven't got lucky on. But it's very rare. It's very rare to get a dev trade upgrade. The offense is injury-free for week 3 against the Panthers. And I think it's the first time we played the Panthers in this series. I don't think we played them last year. So is the defense. Perfect. Defense is looking good as well. The defense needs to play good. That's the thing we need to worry about. Defense needs to play good. But we'll take a look at this Carolina offense. We know they have Bryce Young. Probably still Miles Sanders, but we'll take a look and see what they got. I'm assuming it's pretty much the same as what they had in year 1. Bryce Young is here. Kirk Cousins is now the backup in Carolina. Weird. Who's the quarterback in Minnesota now? It's Baker. Did I know that? Did I know it was Baker? I don't know. I don't know if I knew it was Baker or not. Bryce Young, quarterback of the Carolina Panthers. Miles Sanders is here, but he's injured for today. So Chuba Hubbard will be the starting running back with Lionel Clayton as the backup. So it's a thin running back room and not amazing. Chuba's okay, but not amazing. Derek Watts, the fullback. Adam Thielen is the #1 receiver with Jonathan Mingo, Richie James Jr., Terrace Marshall, and Trey Palmer. So it's not a great receiving core. I think our corners could have a good day with that. Hunter Henry is the tight end with Damian Pinkins and Tommy Tremble. Offensive line is Ike Ekwonu, Andrew Norwell, Mitch Morse, and Austin Corbett, Taylor Moton. So pretty much the same offensive line you would expect from Carolina. Defensive line, Dwayne Smoot, Derek Brown, and Maurice Hurst, but Maurice Hurst is injured, so Andrew Billings and Javon Kinlaw will be the tackles. Brian Burns, outside linebacker, middle linebacker, Shaq Thompson, DJ Johnson right outside, and then corners are J.C. Horn, Dante Jackson, Bryce Hall, but he's hurt, C.J. Henderson, Darrell Luter Jr., hardly know her, and Curtis Stanford are the Panther corners. Safeties are Jeremy Chin and Von Bell. And then the kicker is Eddie Pinheiro, and Blake Gillikin is their punter. That is your Carolina Panther team for year number 2. I'm hoping it's not that good of a team, at least on paper. I don't know how they're going to play. Maybe Brian Burns is going to wreck my existence. That's probably a good possibility. But I'm going to go in with an open mind, a positive mind, and maybe, just maybe, we can get ourselves a W. First one of season 2.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we've got the Dragons field stretching tight end. He's coming off a quality day on the ground, 106 yards.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Dragons of Paris taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visiting Paris,
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our first road game of the season. We started in Paris for the first 2 weeks. Got blown out pretty much each game. But we started in Paris in front of our home fans. They're probably turning on us at this point. But we start on the road here against Bryce Young, the former #1 overall pick, former Heisman Trophy winner. Can we get off to a good start? I really hope so. This offensive line's not amazing. So I hope that Jonathan Allen can get some serious pressure, maybe Chase Young pressure too. Little quick throw to the outside. That's Adam Thielen. He steps out of bounds after 5. Although I kind of forced him out, but he was already going out really, so not really impacting that much. We do know that Bryce Young is a superstar, but he's only an 80 overall, so he doesn't have, I wouldn't think any abilities. Maybe if he does, he's got 1. And being an 80 overall, I don't know. I don't know how those abilities are going to help him. Chuba Hubbard, 24 carries, 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns, so he did play last week. Can we see if he has any abilities? He does have Gutsy Scrambler and Sideline Deadeye. Okay. Aquanu has abilities too. Interesting. That's going to be, yes, Drew Sanders taking him out from the legs in the backfield. Huge tackle there. That is a real good, solid tackle from our young outside linebacker who we want big things from. We expect big things from. Young is going to scramble, find a man. It's Hubbard out of the backfield. It's 3rd and inches. No, that's not Hubbard. Who is that? That is Clayton, Lionel Clayton, the backup rookie running back. He is their 3rd string, but he's playing backup today with the injury to Sanders. And he comes out of the backfield and gets basically 10. That's going to be quick. Tackle him. Oh, I completely whiffed that. That's my bad. I thought that I was closer than I actually was. I don't know if I would have been able to stop him anyway. Knowing me, it probably would have been like a breakup because like the arm tackle thing. So that's probably what would have happened. But still, I thought I was closer than I was actually. Ooh, play action. Drew Sanders in the backfield. Sack on Bryce Young. Drew Sanders has made 2 impact plays in the first quarter. The first drive. That's what you like to see. Could this be Drew Sanders' breakout game? Maybe if he keeps playing like that. Oh, Jonathan Allen, I need you to get there way faster than you did. That's a good tackle from Kenneth Murray on Chuba on the little check down. I need Jonathan Allen to dominate the right guard. He needs to absolutely body Austin Corbett. There's no way, there's no reason Corbett should be doing this. That's a bad throw from Bryce Young. Emmanuel Forbes, the second-year man from Mississippi State, gets himself a pick. Is that his first pick of the year? I think it might be. Oh, and he's flexing on the haters as well. I don't know what Bryce Young was even looking at here. A little miscommunication. Jonathan Mingo running a really slow comeback route. I don't know what it was, but Emmanuel Forbes takes over, and we've got Dirty Dom stepping on the field for the first time. His first road game of his career. How is he going to handle? I have no earthly idea how he's going to do this. Do I see star development underneath Connor McLeod? Did I draft a star development tight end? Oh, hold on. We got to figure this out after a Najee Harris run. Great blocking down the field from Terry McLaurin, and Najee takes it for 33 on carry 1, on play 1. Oh, could this be a run game? Hold on. We got to see. I got to see something now. Depth chart. We got to go to tight end. Connor McLeod. Select. Oh, wait. No. I don't need to go to depth chart. I need to go to stats. That's what I need to go to. Player stats. Can I see him if he hasn't gotten a catch yet? Probably not. Okay. I'm really fumbling this right now. We need to throw it to Connor McLeod so he has a stat. So I can see if he truly does have superstar development. It looks like he does. I'm looking at it right now. Although I don't want to force it to him. If he's open, he's open. Which he might be. But Dirty Dom also got the speed. Maybe. Brian Burns is super fast. But Dirty Dom's got himself 6 yards on the carry. I didn't want to force it to McLeod. He wasn't necessarily open. He could be open on this streak, but probably not. Who is open, though? Nobody. Throw that away, Dirty Dom. Throw that away. Nobody was open there. Absolutely nobody. I probably shouldn't have gotten away from running the football because it worked on that first play, but I just got so excited about seeing if McLeod has superstar development truly or not. 3rd and 4. This is probably a Michael Thomas underneath. If he actually runs his route. He did. I'm waiting. Throw on the run. Michael Thomas. It's inaccurate from McLeod. Or from Clayton. And it's going to be a stalled drive. That's my bad. We'll take our 3 points. That's on me. I screwed that up because I got away from the run game after the first play because I wanted to see McLeod's development trait. And I was trying to force it to him, and then he was never open, and I screwed that up. So that's on me. I'll admit that. That was a bad end of the drive. We certainly should have scored a touchdown on that. Certainly should have scored a touchdown on that, especially because we got the pick too. We had all the momentum in the world. Definitely should have came away with 7. That's on me. I'll own up to that one. But maybe Bryce Young will make another mistake, and I'll get a second chance. That's also a possibility, a high possibility, because Bryce Young is a very inaccurate quarterback. Adam Thielen, he threw him into danger there. Forbes knocks it away with a nice hit. Emmanuel Forbes having himself a first quarter. You love to see that. We didn't really see much from Emmanuel Forbes the first 2 games of the year. Didn't really make that much of an impact. Kenneth Murray underneath. Stopping Chuba. Going not really anywhere. 3rd and 8 for Carolina. This is a clear passing down. Can we get to Bryce? We got to get pressure on Bryce Young. It's got to happen. But Jonathan Allen just can't make anything happen here. What are we talking about, Jonathan? How do you not get through Austin Corbett? You're like plus 10 overall higher than him. How are you not getting past him? Chase Young's also got to beat Taylor Moton. I don't know what's going on here. How is Chase Young not beating Taylor Moton? He beat him there, but I kind of got forced into... oh, how did Henry catch that? That's crazy. I kind of got forced into a double team there. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Got to get some pressure on Bryce. He's throwing these little underneath stuff. Adam Thielen to the outside. Tyson Campbell does a good job to bring him down, but I have a bad feeling about this drive, the way that Bryce Young's starting to play. He's getting these balls out quickly. Our guys aren't getting there. That's what we do bad. That's what we start to struggle, is when the opposing quarterback gets the ball quickly. Like when we got killed by Joe Burrow early in the season, week 1. He was just getting that ball out. Snap, catch, throw. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, all those guys. He was absolutely just dicing us up. Last week against the Giants, we just played horrible. I mean, Saquon Barkley killed us, but we were just playing bad anyway in that game. We were never really going to win that from the start. So 2 very different games. We both lost them both, but very different outcomes or ways that we lost. Cody Barton does a good job to stop Chuba Hubbard from scoring there. He probably was going to. And this has got bad vibes written all over it here on this drive. Bryce Young is starting to feel himself here. Starting to get into a rhythm. It's a screen pass. Oh, no, it's not a screen pass, but it's dropped anyway. The way that the offensive lineman, peeled away, looked like it was going to be a screen. But he goes Adam Thielen. Maybe it was a screen. He just didn't use the target. I don't know. Thielen probably should have had that. I wasn't close enough to knock it away. He probably would have been a catch. Oh, that's wide open. Mingo. Emmanuel Forbes. I mean, he played that well in the first drive. That was the same kind of route that he got the pick on. But he didn't play it well in that time. Mingo was had so much separation, probably like 5-10 yards of separation. All right, we got to figure out why Jonathan Allen's not getting pressure on Austin Corbett, or getting through Austin Corbett. How in the world can we say that we have one of the best D tackles in the league and he's not beating Austin Corbett? Come on. There we go. Finally, I beat the center that time. That's a wide open player. What are we talking about here? Richie James Jr., I need to see an instant replay because I was watching the quarterback the entire time, so I didn't see what happened in the end zone. How does this happen? Oh, because you just don't follow. Is that Grant? Who is that? Grant Delpit? Who is this? Oh, it's Jartavius Martin, the star second-year man. One of the best free safeties in the NFL, or young free safeties. He just doesn't follow him. He just stays in his zone, and he just leaves a wide open man. Everybody else has got a guy, got an assignment, except for, is that St. Juice over there? I don't know, but that's just a miscommunication. That's brain-dead coverage. Unfortunate. I knew that was going to be a touchdown drive, just the way the Panthers were moving the football. It felt almost unstoppable, and that's how Madden feels sometimes on all Madden. When the CPU wants to score, they're pretty much going to score. It's almost unstoppable when they get in that mode, when they just like flip the switch. Sometimes you can catch them off guard, like that first drive where we got the pick. But most of the time, when they want to score, they'll do it. They will do whatever they want. But now we get our first proper drive, and I'm not going to try to force it. If we throw past to McLeod, it'll happen. But I want to get back to this run game because that run was 33 yards on one carry. I want to get back to it because I hope that this is a good running game, because not a lot of times do we get good running games. It struggles. It definitely struggles, that's for sure. So we'll hand this ball off to... Oh, there it is, Najee again. Najee Harris, a nice carry. He's got 50 total yards. That's what I want to see. I want to see big chunks of yardage every single snap with Najee. Because that'll leave the passing game wide open. You got to throw a block, Terry. If you throw a block, I have a huge lane. He just didn't throw it there. All I needed was a little, even a chip block. Chip. That would have been all I needed too. Oh, don't pick it off. Thank you. Clayton could not get that ball away accurately because they were in the backfield almost immediately. The Panthers were. That's kind of upsetting. Is this play action? Did I call play action here? I think I did. Oh, nope, it's not play action. But they've got a free runner, and I've got a broken play. Dom Clayton, he's not going to have a chance. Another free runner. That's back-to-back plays where they had guys in the backfield almost immediately. We don't punt the football on this channel. You guys know that. That's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. Man. Sucks. Absolutely sucks. We got to call some sort of vertical route or something. Coach suggestions doesn't have verticals on there. They have vert comebacks. I guess that could work. This isn't going to work, is it? This is going to go bad. Panthers are going to have a great play or a great spot. Although, oh, Dom, you can't throw that. He's 0 for 5 today. You can't be that inaccurate. And we turn the ball back over to Carolina. That's frustrating, Dom. You got to throw that ball lower. Jonathan Allen in the backfield, one of the best run stuffers in the league. That's a good start to the drive, considering where they're starting the drive. Man, that's upsetting that we didn't get that ball to Terry accurately. He just sailed it, and the safety just had an easy play to knock it down. Jonathan Allen again in the backfield. Best run stopper in the league, baby. It's 3rd and 11. We have not let this Carolina team move the ball after having great field position. Come on, defense. One more stop, and we force a field goal, maybe? Come on, get to him. Force a bad throw. He's wide open. It's Adam Thielen. He's got a ton of yards. First down for Carolina. Why in the ever-loving world is Adam Thielen outrunning whoever was covering him? How is a old white man outrunning one of my corners? Who is it? Who's the corner? It's Tyson Campbell. How do you take this bad of an angle and let him outrun you? Unbelievable. Absolutely unacceptable. That's not what should happen. Adam Thielen is not that fast. He's probably got, what, 75 speed? Maybe. He should not outrun you. You are in your prime of your life. Adam Thielen's prime was 30 years ago. He is not in his prime anymore. He should not outrun you on any single route ever. And yet, he took a better angle than you and beat you. Absolutely unacceptable. Bryce Young's pulling Patrick Mahomes type stuff out here. What did I just watch? We're down 14-3. We're going to lose this game. Ah! Our quarterback is freaking 0 for 5. He can't hit the broadside of a freaking queso. 2:04 to go in the game, in the half. Christian Watson takes it to the 18-yard line. Whoop-de-frickin-do. The bad thing about being down 14-3 is Najee's having a good running game, but I feel like we got to get away from the run to get back in it. Maybe that's stupid. Maybe we still have time. I mean, obviously we still have time. We still have a whole half of football to play. But you've got to be more accurate. Come on, Dom. I know you don't have that bad of accuracies. I've taken a look at them. You cannot be that inaccurate. Dom. That was a wide open man in stride. If you hit him, it's a ton of yards. And again, I got to throw that away. I barely got it away. The Panthers brought a 0 blitz again. And I'm starting to crumble, man. I'm starting to crumble. This team is just not good. And I don't know why. Our offensive line sucks. Panthers are bringing pressure. I got to throw that. Dom's inaccurate again. Ridley can't bring it down. Dom is 0 for 8. What are we doing, Dom? What are we effing doing? Figure it the F out, dude. I know you're a rookie in your 3rd NFL game, but you cannot be 0 for 8 and play in the NFL. I mean, what the F is that, Dom? What are we talking about here? What is this? Hit your target. You are in the pocket. Clean. There is literally no one around you. Throw this ball accurately. Please, for the love of Jesus, throw it accurately. Oh my God. Dom Clayton might be the worst quarterback in the history of the NFL. What are we talking about here? Hit the target. He was open. Montez Sweat brings down Bryce Young. Good sack. Good job, Montez. That was much needed. 2nd and 19. We do get the ball to start the second half, but I don't want the ball to start the second half because we are god-awful on offense. We cannot do a literal thing. Somehow he caught that, and he was down before I touched him? Okay, whatever. 3rd and 6. They're going to call their first timeout. If we could hold to a field goal. They fired Frank Reich, it looks like, after 1 year. That's crazy. If we could hold to a field goal, I would love that. It wouldn't be the greatest thing in the world, but it would be how. If I throw that, it's an incomplete pass, inaccurate, pick interception. Even if there's nobody there, it's still going to get picked off. How in the world does Bryce Young get that ball away? I was in his face. I was literally making contact with him when he threw it. I don't understand this game, and I hate it so much. God, we're at halftime, and I'm already just drained. I'm done. I don't want to play anymore. Why is it like this? I don't want to hate this game, and Christian Watson fumbled. Did I pick it up? Okay. If I would have lost the fumble, it would have been done. I probably would have simmed the rest of the game if Christian Watson would have lost that fumble. They've got full momentum. They're at home. They bring pressure every single play, it feels like. Somehow Calvin Ridley caught that. I have literally no idea how he caught that. I'm not going to complain, though. I honestly don't know how he caught that. First completed catch of the day, or completed pass of the day for Dom. God, he sucks. He's not good. He's not a good quarterback. I got to throw that away. Nobody was open, and I had no time. I know I backed up a lot, but that's what I do. That's just what I do. I back up a lot. Get over it. Trail shake, is that even a good play? Probably not in this spot. Nobody's going to get open here. I got the shaky screen. At least I don't have the shaky lines. Fire it. That's in. That's Calvin Ridley again. We're going to use our second timeout. I don't want to use this third one just yet. Do we go verticals here? Last time I went verticals, didn't go very well. Maybe McLaurin has a chance to get open off the rip. McLaurin could be open here. Terry's open, and he's got himself a big gain down to the 20. We're going to go no huddle. That's a little risky, but we've got one shot to the end zone. If it doesn't work, we kick the field goal. Terry. Are we serious right now? Are we effing serious right now? I hate this game so much. I hate it so much. I know I didn't put enough power or enough height on this. I know I didn't like high point this ball. I didn't think I needed to. I didn't think that a corner who was running with Connor McLeod would stop and immediately be able to jump 15 feet in the air and catch this ball. I didn't think I had to put it on high point. I thought I had it by a mile. You've got to be joking. This is the worst game ever made. How in the world does somebody who's running sideline, like running horizontally, stop mid-play and be able to have that reaction time to jump that? Come on, bro. I hate it here. I absolutely hate it here. It's not fun to play. I don't have fun playing this game anymore. I used to have fun, but I just don't anymore. I get too mad, and I don't like it. I don't like getting mad. But this game sucks, and it just frustrates me to no end, man. I don't get mad like this at all, except for when I play this game. It's just not good. And it just screws me over every single chance it gets. It's almost like it has a personal vendetta against me, and I wouldn't put it past if it did. Because I have a personal vendetta against EA, because they suck. They're not a good company. And I talk about this all the time. Najee Harris, at least we can run the football. That's a shock. I'm surprised we actually can run it. Usually when everything's going bad, we can't do anything. But at least we're getting good chunk yardage. Good block. Najee Harris gets another first down. He's got 6 carries for 84 yards, so he's doing something. The offensive line came to play on the block. Or from the run block, at least. This is going to go bad. We're running on Brian Burns' side of the field. He's going to watch the quarterback for some reason, even though I haven't run at all. I ran one time with Don Clayton today, and yet Brian Burns is watching the quarterback for some reason. That's great. Terry McLaurin's injured. Just what I needed. My only consistent receiver, except for maybe Calvin Ridley. Another good run, another good block. Maybe I should have been running the whole time. Maybe I should have been running the whole time. I don't know. How? Why does Brian Burns break off instantly? He breaks off absolutely instantly. ACL sprain. He was injured for a month last year with something similar. Now he's got an ACL sprain. He's probably done for a month again. There's McLeod. Connor McLeod gets his first catch of the day, even though I've tried to target him before. Now we can actually take a look at him. Receiving. Dragons. Can I take a look at him now? Oh, whatever. I don't care. I thought I was going to be able to see his player card. But maybe I can. I'm just not thinking about it because I'm too angry. I don't know. I don't care. If he's a superstar, he's a superstar. If he's an X Factor, he's an X Factor. I don't freaking care at this point. Not in this episode, at least. Stand in the pocket. That was a bad throw. Is that... What's the flag going to be? Pass interference? That's the only thing it can be, right? They're going to call pass interference on the defense. Oh, my God! I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. What does he do? What did he do for offensive pass interference? What, he bumped into C.J. Henderson when he was going for the pick? Slightly bumped into him? Because of that? Because C.J. Henderson had to go up with one hand, and then he gets his hand in there unnaturally anyway. Like, he just, like, zips it back like it's not human. Like, it's not attached to his body. So, it's not like he got affected. I don't understand this game, man. How is any of this offensive pass interference? This game never ceases to amaze me with how bad it is. They just keep pulling out different ways. I think that they get done screwing me and they can't find any more creative ways to do it, and then they pull crap like that. McLeod got bumped. What are we doing? What are we doing, Clayton? You suck. You are not a good quarterback. How are you this bad? You have good stats, and yet clean pocket, you do that crap? What just happened? Pass interference on them this time? Maybe. Oh, we got absolutely bailed. Jeremy Chin didn't do anything, I don't think. We got absolutely bailed. He kind of affected the catch a little bit, but it was an uncatchable ball. It was thrown way inaccurately. So we got absolutely bailed on that one. Maybe that's a makeup call for the BS offensive one they gave me. Fresh set of downs. Najee gets a nice carry. Najee's been able to run the ball very well. I've been happy about that. One thing I've actually been happy about. Najee should have had that touchdown, really. Probably should have had that touchdown. Do we go play action? Because throw on the run, he's not bad at throw on the run. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get outside to throw on the run. I'll roll. Fire. Maybe he is bad. Oh my God. You were wide open. Christian Watson was. How do you have that inaccurate? But you have like 80-something throw on the run. How are you that bad? Dom, why do you suck? Can you get that to Christian Watson? Turn inside. Christian Watson scores. Finally. Is that his first career touchdown pass, Dom Clayton? I have no idea. Maybe not. He might have got one earlier, but he probably does. He probably has a couple at least. It feels like his first because he sucks. But at least we scored. We're not going to have no touchdowns today. We got bailed out because we had that pass interference call. Defensive pass interference, so that's nice. Oh. Man, can I just have one video where I don't have to get angry? I don't have to get upset. I don't have to get so mad that I punch something. I'd really prefer that. It's not good for my health. Getting this mad every single time I play this game. I just like one game where I actually play well and we win dominantly or comfortably. But maybe that's just not for me. This season and this series seems a lot harder than last year's. We were playing on the same settings as the Barron series, and I feel like this is just a lot harder for some reason. I can't win any games. Maybe it's fun for you guys because you get to see me angry like this all the time and you get to see the struggle of a rebuild with a relocation team, but I mean, the Commanders are not a bad team in real life. Not that bad, at least. And with the additions we've made, I feel like we're a pretty solid team, but I feel like we just don't have any shot ever of winning any games. Good play from Jonathan Allen here. Gets in the backfield. One of the best run stoppers in the league, man. I don't know what else to say. And we get a little flex from the big man. Ooh, look at that. Like looking down at him, or looking up at him, I should say. That's a pretty cool shot right there. Look at that with the sun in the background. Zoom out a little bit. That's a pretty cool shot. I might thumbnail that. Screenshot it. That's a pretty cool shot. He's looking down on you. If nothing else happens in this game, that probably is going to be the thumbnail. Was that a 3-and-out that we just forced? It might have been. Oh, how did he wrap me up? Najee Harris has had a good day. 12 carries, 114 yards. Average at 9.5 a carry. We might as well just keep going with the run. I know we're down 21-10. But it's worked up to this point. Why stop now? Oh, I guess that's probably why we stop now. That sucks. That super sucks. That he got through that. Derek Brown easy catches me. I just got to take off and run here. I can't trust Clayton's accuracy at this point. I can trust his legs a little bit. Can't trust his accuracy. He's not today, at least. Let's run this to the opposite side. I would prefer not to run against Brian Burns, but Brian Burns... Oh, he's out there. Okay. I didn't see him for a second. Cut that to the outside. I wish you had held your block, but I broke off it anyway. Najee Harris makes something out of nothing. Is this going to end up in a touchdown? Najee Harris! Touchdown! Dragons! How did that end up in a touchdown? Oh, man. I tried to cut that outside, realized I made a mistake, broke off the tackle, luckily. Broke off the tackle. And then just outran everybody. That was a crazy, that's one of the craziest runs I've ever had. I had this hole, but I saw the outside so much more space, and I saw Michael Thomas had a block there, so I had to cut it last second, but then I couldn't cut back inside, so I had to go outside. Got lucky that I broke that tackle, and got lucky that Michael Thomas throws this block, because that allowed me to break free. A lot of luck involved in that play. It works out in the end, and I might just change this to an inside run. Inside zone with Najee. Because I've got the open lane, and it is going to work. We get the 2-point conversion, and somehow, some way, we are down 21-18 now. We have fought our way back, not because of Dom Clayton, in spite of Dom Clayton, really. Because we had a bunch of runs with Najee Harris, and then the one run with Clayton. But we are right back in this game. Not sure how it's happened. We've played really good defense for the most part. Yeah, we've allowed 21 points, but Jonathan Allen's been really big today, even though he can't really get any pressure on through Austin Corbett. I don't like that he's wide open like that, but that's what it is. Is that Richie James or whatever? It might be. It is. Having a little trash talk as well, as we almost are done with the third quarter. This will probably be the final play if I had to guess. That's a quick throw. Jeez. Oh, I got lucky. We tripped up Mingo there. He probably could have had a touchdown if we weren't careful. This will be the final play. I wasn't sure how much the accelerate clock would go down. That's pick. Kenneth Murray picks it off. I knew it had to be user pick. The user. Oh man, shout out everybody on that one. Easy reads, Bengal YouTube, green eggs and ham. Kenneth Murray with his first pick of the year. Couldn't have come at a better time. Final play of the third quarter. Now officially, I said that 3 times now. Now officially final play of the third quarter. And we go into the fourth quarter down 21-18. Okay. If we continue to run the ball as consistently as we have been, good things can happen. Good things happen when you run the football successfully. So if we can get those good blocks like that, Najee breaking tackles, I'm all for it. Plus it runs the clock down, doesn't let the Panthers have the ball very long, limits their possessions, and we're getting yards out of it anyway, so I'll take it. This time we're going to run play action. They're going to bite on the run, and this is going to get open. I just know it. I just absolutely know it. They bite on the run. Actually, they didn't really bite on the run, but if Clayton can be accurate for one time, it's Calvin Ridley. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Dragons. We have the lead in Carolina. Calvin Ridley breaks the tackle, scores the touchdown. It wasn't the best of throws from the rookie Dom Clayton, but it was good enough to allow Ridley to score. Ty Davidson, the rookie kicker, puts it through at 25-21. Dragons have the first lead of the day for them. And it couldn't come at a better time. Now we just need the defense to play good for another drive, and we are smooth sailing here in Carolina. And that 2-point conversion is really big because now it's a 4-point game. They have to score a touchdown to take the lead. They can't just kick a field goal. So that's really, really huge. And it's probably going to be a lot of passing for Bryce Young. It's going to be a screen right off the bat. They get it to work. It's going to be Chuba Hubbard. Almost a first down, inches. They give him inches. That was a huge pick, by the way, by Kenneth Murray. I know I announced it and I talked about it, but I kind of downplayed it a little bit. That was a huge pick by Kenneth Murray. It was a quick throw again by Bryce Young, and just somehow we were able to catch it. Usually those are dropped or I just don't get there in time, but it all worked out. The stars aligned for us on that one. But we need to focus up here. I need to get in the gamer stance. We need to focus up, and I need to get a turnover for the team, for the offense here. Good tackle by Cody Barton. 2nd and 8. Come on, boys. We need another stop here. Oh, Jonathan Allen forcing Bryce Young away. He's going to run. Chase Young's right there. Slide 3rd and 1. He probably could have got the first down. What do they do here? It's going to be a pass. We're going to switch out of a blitz. Oh, that's a quick throw, and Forbes got cooked, but he dropped the ball. The rookie, or the second-year player. He's not a rookie anymore in this. Second-year player drops the ball. Is this a run? It's got to be a run, right? It is a fake. Catch it, drop it. He dropped it. What just happened on that play? It was I changed the camera angle on accident because I was trying to pinch the D-line. So it was all messed up. But it's a play action to Hubbard. They fake it. I thought we had the run stopped if they would have handed off to him. But Adam Thielen, back-to-back plays for Carolina. Mingo and Thielen. They thought that they could trust the veteran after the young second-year receiver dropped the pass on the 3rd down. They thought they could trust him, but Adam Thielen, he would have had this for sure. It would have been a first down. My guy wasn't there. And again, Tyson Campbell gets beat by Adam Thielen. I don't like that. But Adam Thielen drops it. That's what, his 2nd or 3rd drop of the day? We've been getting very, very lucky, very bailed out with the drops. Back-to-back crucial drops for the Panther receivers. And Harris can't go anywhere. Najee's going nowhere on that one. Don't tell me that they're actually going to stop the run. That's the only one. That's the one thing that's been working for us. I really hope they don't stop it. Or at least let us run the clock out a little bit. Najee to the edge. Oh, I should have got more yards. I thought he could outrun him. I shouldn't have done that. I thought he could outrun him. He's not fast enough just yet. But maybe they'll bite on this play action. Back-to-back runs. I mean, it worked last time, right? That was the touchdown to Calvin Ridley. All right. Ooh, I might have somebody here. Let me step and throw. Oh, my God. Dom Clayton, I hate your guts, man. I just hate you. I don't like you. You're sucky. We got to be in field goal range. I know we have a rookie kicker, but we got to be in field goal range, right? Where's he at? Formations, special teams. It's a 61-yarder. He almost hit a 69-yarder. 7-mile-per-hour winds against him. I believe in Ty Davidson. Full power, good enough accuracy. Ty Davidson, the rookie kicker from 61, drills the kick. 61 yards. Ty Davidson. And it would have been good from 63 probably. He drills it, making it a touchdown game in Carolina. That's why we draft Ty Davidson, baby. Because we know Michael Badgley would not have been able to drill that at all. Especially with 7-mile-per-hour winds in his face. Okay, I got to get out of this camera angle. There we go. I accidentally switched it when I was trying to blitz or whatever, or change the play. Can we not get beat, Emmanuel Forbes? You made the one good interception where you beat the comeback route, but then every single time after, you've been getting cooked by that comeback route. And Jonathan Mingo doesn't run it very crispy. It's pretty sloppy. So you should be able to beat that easily. And we got a freaking neutral zone. You cannot get a false or an offside. Come on. You're a veteran, Isaiah Buggs. You can't get beat on the hard count. Come on. You're giving them free yards when we can't afford that. In a game like this where we're trying to get our first win, we cannot afford giving them free yards. Chase. What are we doing here? Tyson Campbell, pick it up. Tyson Campbell might have sealed it. He's been getting cooked all night by the old man, Adam Thielen, but they put him on the young man, and he stays with him for some reason. And he picks off Bryce Young, his 3rd pick of the day. Oh, my God. What a wild game this has been. Najee's going nowhere. They completely collapsed the offensive line. Wow. I didn't have a shot going anywhere on that one. That was crazy. 2-minute warning. We got to make them use their timeouts here, and we got to move the ball. We got to move the ball. I'm going to trust the run game because it's worked all day. 2nd and 12. Give me some good yards. Nobody blocked the outside, and Anton Harrison's injured. That's not good. Our starting left guard out. Going to sit by Chase Young. Play actions worked for us today, in the second half at least. I got to throw that more than I wanted to, sooner than I wanted to. This might have to be a strategic punt. I know I say we don't punt the football on the channel, but this might have to be a strategic punt. We're too close to the end zone, to our own end zone, for it to go for it. I say that we don't punt the football except for strategic punt situations. That had to be one of them. And it was a good tackle. They didn't get anything. They still have all their timeouts, unfortunately, and we had to use one of ours because of Anton's injury. So that really sucks. Really sucks. That's a one-on-one. Manuel Forbes knocks it incomplete. I would have preferred a pick, but I went SWAT there because I didn't think that I was going to have it. But Emmanuel Forbes makes a great play. I don't know if I would have been able to make that play if I went interception. Maybe I would have. I didn't want to risk it. Thielen actually holds on to that one. It's 3rd and 6. They used their first timeout. Remember, they got to go for this. This is 4-down territory the rest of the way. They got to score a touchdown. So it's 4-down territory. They have 2 timeouts remaining after using that first one. Jonathan Allen getting in the backfield. Oh, that's a bad throw away from Bryce Young. You can't waste it down like that. You cannot waste it down like that. Final play of the drive, hopefully. 4th and 6 from the 45. Got to get pressure on Bryce, make him make a bad decision. Jonathan Allen getting to him. He's going to make a bad decision, but it's a catch. It's the Richie James Jr. of all people. That's who he trusts in that spot. Whatever. I mean, he does have a touchdown. Oh, how did he get that away to Henry? Keep him in bounds. Good tackle. How did he get that away to Henry? He had a guy in his face, on his back. I think it might have been Montez Sweat. Somebody. Come on, get to him. Why does he have this much space? To the sidelines, he's out of bounds. Why did he have this much time? Why do we have like 0 pressure? We have some of the best defensive players on the defensive line in the game. How are they not getting pressure on this mediocre offensive line? 46 seconds, 2 timeouts. This feels like an inevitable touchdown. Chase Young fell to the ground. Come on. How does he have this much time? Pick it off. It's Grant Delpit. Bryce. Bryce Young, what are you doing? Bryce Young, you sold. You had all the time in the world. You could have chosen anything. I mean, look at all my guys just standing still in the zone. And he chose to throw it over where there was a guy right in front. What kind of decision did he make here? Why did he make this? I mean, to be fair, nobody's really open when he throws it. But why would you throw it with Grant Delpit standing right there? That's an easy pick. 4 interceptions for Bryce Young today. And as long as we make no mistakes in these final 30 seconds, it's going to be our first win of the season. And it should not have been our first win of the season. We won this game what's the word I'm thinking of? We won this game without Dom Clayton, basically. Not the word I was looking for, but I couldn't think of it right now. My brain's scrambled with all the craziness that's happened in this game. Oh, man. My blood pressure cannot handle the ups and downs of this series right now. Each game is like a roller coaster of emotions. Mostly it's all down. But this one was unbelievably wild. Bryce Young should not have thrown 4 picks. He gave us this game. They were up, what, 21-3? Or was it 21-10? Did they have 21 before we had 10? I don't remember. At one point, they had 21, and they didn't score any more after that. Our defense really came to play, but only because Bryce Young sold heavily in this one. Bad game for Bryce Young. 3 touchdowns, but 4 interceptions, and they were all really bad interceptions. Dom Clayton sucks. 7 for 22, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Absolutely garbage game from Dom Clayton. We won without Dom Clayton, basically. We won because of this man right here. Najee Harris, 23 carries, 204 yards, and a touchdown. That is why we won this game. Not because of Dom Clayton, but because of this man right here, Najee Harris. Calvin Ridley had a huge game as well, 3 for 62, a touchdown. Terry McLaurin, scarily enough, did not come into the game again after having that ACL sprain, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Little bit worried. But we'll ride with it. Emmanuel Forbes, 6 tackles, because they were throwing to Jonathan Mingo all day. That's who he was covering. He did have the pick, the first pick of the day. Kenneth Murray had maybe the most impactful pick of the game. We had 2 sacks. Drew Sanders and Montez Sweat had sacks. And then we had 4 picks. Grant Delpit sealed it. Tyson Campbell, I thought, sealed it. Emmanuel Forbes got us started, and Kenneth Murray maybe with the biggest and most crucial pick of the day. And I didn't even go to it. Ty Davidson with the kick of his life, a 61-yarder against the wind, 7 miles per hour in his face, drills it, and it would have been good from further. Absolutely insane win for the Dragons to get our first win of the year. Absolutely insane game. If it wasn't for Bryce Young absolutely sucking there, we would have been 0-3. Guaranteed. I was not feeling it at 21 when they had 21 and we had like 3, I think it was. And we've got a breakout scenario for Najee to go up to X Factor next episode. A possibility. I couldn't be more happy. He deserves it, man. He deserves it. 204 yards. He was the reason we won that game. And now we go up against the Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence in the next episode. Oh, man, I need to take a nap after that. That game gives me heart palpitations. Whew! I hope you enjoyed the episode. Oh, hold on. We need to check and see Connor McAlpin. Or Connor McLeod, not Connor McAlpin. Who's Connor McAlpin? We need to see X Factor. Why is he not activated, though? It says he's got his ability. He's got Wrecking Ball. Why does he have X Factor? I drafted an X Factor tight end with my 6th overall pick because I'm goated on the sticks. I'm absolutely goated on the sticks, is what it seems. Wow, X Factor tight end Connor McLeod. Why is he not activated though? I have the offensive coordinator because Terry McLaurin's activated. So why does he not get activated? What about if I do generate best lineup? Is that activated? No, it doesn't activate it. Why is he not activated? I don't know. But now I have to go and switch because I did that stupid generate best lineup thing. I have to go and switch. Christian Watson. And then on specialists, I need to make sure that none of these guys are slot receivers. I'll change that in the depth chart, I guess. Let me just do that real quick. View and depth chart, slot receivers. I think I had Calvin Ridley be the slot receiver. I'm pretty sure. Chase Young, defensive. Yeah, that's perfect. That's all good. Slot receiver. I'm pretty sure I had Calvin Ridley playing that. I don't really want Michael Thomas doing it, but I could see having Christian Watson doing it too. I wouldn't be opposed to that. And then I need to go and make Drew Sanders the pass rusher on the defense because it switched it to Taki. So let's make that perfect. There we go. Okay, that's back to what I did. I shouldn't have done the generate best lineup. I don't know why McLeod's X Factor's not activated. It should be. But speaking of X Factors, Najee Harris next episode has the chance to do it. He's gonna have to score 4 touchdowns or get like 150 rushing yards or something like that. It's gonna be a tough game. I'm assuming that next episode against the Jaguars we're gonna be able to run the ball 0. So, because that's just how it works. But it's going to be a big episode because we got a chance to get Najee Harris an X Factor. Having an X Factor running back would be huge. But we'll have to wait and see. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the G's Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.